Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We sincerely hope that you are having a wonderful day. If you enjoyed today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. Today's video subject, 10 common myths and misconceptions about cats. Alrighty, you anti-feline crowd, today I'm here to tell you where you've gone wrong, so buckle up. Now, today we have another list for you, and it's all in good fun, at least most of it, right? Today we'll talk about 10 myths, and heck, this list could probably run as 50 deep, but I certainly won't keep you that long. At any rate, let's pour some wet food, some fresh water, and work our way through these vicious lies, shall we? Number 1. A wagging tail and purring is a sign of happiness and contentment always. Well, you're wrong. This is not always the case. Some cats, for various reasons, at various times, will wag the tail if they're anxious or scared. During times of high tension, some tail wagging can be observed. As for the purring, it's not uncommon for cats that are a bit on the anxious side or even not feeling so well to purr. This is almost like a self-soother, some self-healing. So tail wagging and purring doesn't always mean that all is right with the world. Myth number 2. Cats always land on their feet. Nope. Even though, thanks to what is known as the righting reflex, felines do have an amazing ability to adjust themselves in the air, often well advance of a high-distance fall, nothing is perfect. Cats can take, unfortunately, they can take quite a tumble, and even suffer serious injury. So, while the notion sounds good, cats don't always stick the landing. Misconception number 3. All cats are independent and simply cannot be trained. Although cats are indeed fairly independent, as we've mentioned many times here on this channel, they can also become a bit rotten. And when they're given enough love and attention, that is especially the case. And within that same environment, your home, they can also be trained. Felines, even without training, can easily learn to adapt to your way of living within your home. Personally, I've never spent a single day training my cats. That's not to brag, it's just the truth. One day just rolled into about 100, and before I knew it, well, my cats were just following my lead. I think many cat owners have a similar story. It's nothing they did, they just lived their lives, and their cats just learned to do the same. However, cats can be trained in the most literal sense, and cats can adapt, and cats can certainly let that guard down and be loved and spoiled. Independent? Yeah, they are, but over time those walls can begin to crack a little, especially with the right owner. Myth number 4. Cats are wild maniacs, and if left alone, they'll just tear everything up and vomit in your slippers. How about that? TV shows, movies, cats just puking nonstop in shoes. I'm not really where all that began, that whole idea, that whole concept, to be honest. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but that stereotype has existed for as long as I can remember. Not every cat is born to claw your face and eat your Nikes, I'll just say that much. Misconception number 5. Cats need milk. They just have to have milk in their diet. This is not true. In fact, milk is not a cat's friend. After being weaned, most cats become lactose intolerant, and attempting to digest cow's milk can be rather difficult. But pointing to the bigger picture, cats just don't need milk of any variety. Fresh water, that's the way to go. Myth number 6. A cat will lose its balance and essentially fall right over if its whiskers become damaged or broken or just removed, what have you. This is not true. Whiskers, in terms of a primary function, are for navigation. They are sensory devices, I should say. Whiskers give cats positive and negative signals. They allow cats to be a bit more bold and more adventurous in their movements. And while trimming a cat's whiskers can make them rather unsure about their surroundings, it won't really impact their balance in the most literal sense. Judging distance, threats to the face and the eyes, that's what whiskers are for. Misconception number 7, and you just knew I had to put this one in here. No, sadly, cats do not have 9 lives, although if you grew up watching Morris the Cat, please let me know down in the comments below. There was a time when Morris was probably the most famous cat in all of the United States. Right there on screen is a picture of good old Morris. This is probably from a 1970s commercial, if I had to guess. Moving right along to myth number 8, and it involves water. Not all cats hate water. Not much to say here. Some cats actually enjoy standing out in the rain. Others enjoy a nice bath. Different strokes for different folks, and when it comes to water, not all cats are created equal. Some actually really enjoy it. Misconception number 9. Cats, they just don't know how to love. They just can't be affectionate. I guess this harkens back to the whole independent to the bitter end stereotype. From personal experience, most every cat I've ever owned was pretty much like a dog. Just a meowing, purring dog. To be honest, no cat I've ever owned has even remotely fit these old feline stereotypes, any of the stereotypes. Hey, just my personal experience. Heck, I've never even owned a cat that meowed like a stereotypical cat. I've got one that sounds like a kazoo at a birthday party. I used to have a cat that sort of mooed like a cow. And I've got another cat right now that says, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's the meow. I kid you not. Anyway, back on task. So the idea that only dogs know how to love? Nah, not even close, actually. Dogs and cats, when you take a step back and look at the big picture, cats are simply the B-side of the same record. How's that for an analogy? And finally, myth number 10, black cats are bad luck. Well, this one carries about as much weight as the 9 lives thing. Cats don't have 9 lives, and black cats are just cats. They don't know they have black fur, and the black fur they do have doesn't have a thing to do with your luck. I can pretty much guarantee it. And that's a wrap. Some serious, some funny, and some stupid. Just another day here at Senior Cat Wellness. Comments, hello. Drop me a line right down below. What are some of the most common myths that you've heard of or read over the years? Let me have them. Give me your thoughts about them. Are there any so-called myths that you happen to agree with? And oh yeah, my black cat crowd, in all seriousness, if you think black cats are indeed bad luck, please let me know. Hey, I'm down for all opinions. Got any personal stories about some black cats? Little Halloween comes early tales, perhaps. I'm all for that too. Viewers, the comment section is now all yours. And once again, feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if this type of content is of interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.